Long ago, in ancient India, there lived a wise king named Dikshan. He had 4 sons. King Dikshan strongly believed that a kingdom must always be ruled by a person who walks in the path of dharma, righteousness and wisdom. So he decided to teach his sons about dharma, by appointing a teacher, hoping that one among them would become worthy to rule the kingdom in the future. He started noting the behaviors of his 4 sons. His first 3 sons were behaving very arrogant with everyone in the royal fort. King disappointed by the behavior of first 3 sons. Then when he noted the behavior of his 4th son, he became very happy, seeing his 4th son behaving kindly with everyone in the royal fort and following the discipline rules whatever taught to him. As the king carefully observed the behavior of his sons, among the 4, the youngest son possessed the qualities of a true ruler. One day, the great sage Agathiar arrived at the royal palace. The king respectfully welcomed him and introduced his 4 sons. The sage observed the princes closely. He noticed that the first 3 sons were arrogant and irresponsible, while the youngest was kind, humble, courageous, and wise. After a moment of silence, sage Agathiar made a shocking prediction. He said, "All 4 of your sons will die in an upcoming war." Hearing this, the king and the first 3 sons were shocked and frightened. But the youngest son was worried about something else. He was worried about what would happen to the kingdom and its people after the war. Seeing this, sage Agathiar gave them advice. He said, "Go to the forest and perform deep penance to Lord Shiva. If your penance is successful, Lord Shiva will appear and grant each of you a boon." Following the sage's advice, the king asked his sons to perform penance and bring back boons that could protect the kingdom. Soon, the 4 princes left for the forest. There, they performed severe penance for many years, enduring storms, heavy rains, and dangerous wild animals. Finally, pleased by their devotion, Lord Shiva appeared before them. The princes were overjoyed. The first son asked, "O Lord, grant me the boon of immortality." Lord Shiva replied, "Death is inevitable for all human beings. Ask for another boon." Disappointed, the first son then asked, "Then grant me this, no weapon made by human beings shall kill me." Lord Shiva granted the boon. The second son asked for the most powerful weapon to destroy his enemies. Lord Shiva granted it. The third son asked for ruthless power to destroy enemies and their weapons. Lord Shiva granted him that power as well. Finally, Lord Shiva turned to the youngest son. "Why are you silent?" he asked. "Ask for your boon." The youngest prince bowed and said, "O Lord, your wisdom is greater than mine. I am not wise enough to ask for a boon that will truly protect my kingdom. So please grant me whatever boon you believe will save my people." Lord Shiva smiled proudly. Instead of giving him a weapon or power, Shiva granted him nothing and disappeared. The youngest prince was surprised but accepted it with faith. The other 3 princes laughed at him. Soon, the 4 brothers returned to the kingdom with their boons. One day, King Dikshan suddenly fell ill with a mysterious disease. After a few months, the king passed away. Soon after his death, the 3 elder brothers began fighting each other for the throne. The first battle was between the first son and the second son. After an intense fight, the second son killed the first son using the divine weapon given by Lord Shiva, because the first son had asked that only human-made weapons could not kill him. Next, a battle began between the second son and the third son. Using his ruthless powers, the third son destroyed the divine weapon and killed the second son. The third son became king. But after ruling for only a few days, pride filled his heart. He thought, "If I can destroy even Lord Shiva's weapon, perhaps I can defeat Lord Shiva himself and rule the entire world." With arrogance, he went to challenge Lord Shiva. But before the battle even began, Lord Shiva simply opened his third eye, and the third son was instantly destroyed by divine fire. The youngest prince, heartbroken by the death of his brothers, prayed to sage Agathiar and asked, "Why did this happen? Why did my brothers have to die?" Sage Agathiar appeared before him and said, "If I had not guided events this way, your kingdom would have fallen into great danger. Your brothers were arrogant, greedy, and irresponsible. Those qualities destroyed them." Then the sage continued, "But you cared for your people. You stood with them in difficult times. You followed the path of righteousness without greed for the throne. These are the true qualities of a king. You alone are worthy to rule this kingdom." After saying this, sage Agathiar disappeared. From that day onward, the youngest son became the king, and he ruled the kingdom wisely and righteously for many years. And under his rule, the kingdom flourished in peace and prosperity. Moral of the story: the quality of king never lies in the power he possesses, it lies in the discipline he possesses. What is your opinion about this story? Just comment below in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Do it immediately.